Chris12LC, bringing you another one of my MotoGP saves. This is the second season. I'm really not sure what episode it is, but I'll put that in the title so you'll know when you watch it. And this is the Catalunya race in Spain, Barcelona. And I have a feeling that I'm going to be good around this track because it's on all the F1 games, apart from the last sector, slightly variation of it. And to be honest, it's a decent track to ride. And I've watched every race that the F1 have done around it, and I've watched literally every MotoGP race in the last 4 years, I believe. So, here we are. This is the pole positions. I've managed to get pole position over 1.2 seconds to Zarco. And Sam Lowe's as well there in third. Absolutely flew around here in qualifying. And I'm on my, as you can see now, I'm on my sponsored bike now. I've signed up for a sponsored bike now rather than the other one. Just because, really. And we're just going to get into the race now. And this is the Catalunya Grand Prix. So it's me, Zarco and Lowe's out the front row. Rabat, Rins, Folger second row. And Simeon leads the third row. But we're going to get into this now. And we're going to gear up for the Barcelona race here. 4 red lights are on and out they go. And we've got a horrible start. Zarco and Lowe's have just jumped us. Absolutely horrendous start. And Rabat's passed us as well. We've come over to try and slipstream Rabat, but there's no doing that. I'm going to try and... Uh-oh. My brakes on this bike aren't as good as I thought they would be. Lowe's and Zarco have fallen down. I'm really sorry for that. I've left it too long now, so I can't rewind it. That was really bad for me. I really didn't think the brakes on this bike would be that bad. I was able to brake that late into qualifying there, but I must have had less fuel in my tank, so that might have been why. That was horrible. So I took out Lowe's and Zarco on the first corner, bit of a braking issue, which may give us a chance of winning this race, but that was definitely not intentional. I couldn't stop the bike in time. Oh yeah, and if I make any noises during this race, it's because I've got a sore throat. But I'm trying to record because I haven't posted a MotoGP video in a few days now. And I haven't posted many videos in the last week because I've been ill and I've been at events. I went to the Notts County game away for Plymouth because I'm a Plymouth fan, massive Plymouth fan, as I've probably said before. And yeah, I've been working silly hours as well, so I've been rather busy. But hopefully my schedule will be back to normal now with the MotoGP videos every morning and whatever else I record in the afternoons. Or evening, sorry. So yeah, hopefully everything will be back to normal now on my channel. And yeah, if you enjoy watching my MotoGP videos, then leave a like on them so I know you do. And subscribe if you want to watch more, really. I've pulled out a little gap now on Rabat, but Rins has overtaken him. Rins is in second now, Alex Rins. Fastest lap of the race, obviously, because I'm in first for the first lap. Run wide there. Absolutely outbraked myself, and now they've caught up with me a little bit. Jonas Folger's now in second place. They've got a nice little battle going on for second place behind me. But hopefully I can maintain first. I'm outbraking myself a little bit because I'm not used to these brakes on this bike. I've come from the other bike that actually had decent brakes onto this bike because it's got horrible brakes. But we'll upgrade them throughout the season. And then by next year, in the MotoGP class, I might even sign up for a sponsored bike until I get a chance to ride the Honda bike. I really want to be on the Repsol Honda eventually. Just love the decoration on the bike. What's it called? Decor? I've completely lost my words there. But yeah, I love the way the bike looks, let's just say that. Absolutely looks stunning, and it's a really quick one as well. So yeah, probably ride the sponsored bike for a little bit next season, maybe even for the year, and then looking for the Repsol Honda bike, really. Absolutely get my line wrong through that corner, lose so much time through there. That was poor from me, that was really poor. Still got a decent gap to the riders behind. They are not going fast around here. Oh, and there's my one flashback. Lack of concentration through that corner, and ended up throwing it down the road. But we have one flashback for a reason, just in case I make errors like that. Oh, nearly another one. But we're just gonna try and ride smoothly, because I've just noticed the front tyres looking severely worn after 2 laps. And we don't want that running out. We don't want that going on us, because it'll be a horrible bike to ride. Rabat's just done the fastest lap of the race. Oh, completely get my corner wrong through there. We're trying to ride as fast as this bike will allow us, but don't quite have the grip. Or in fact the braking that we need to ride fast around here. Long right-hander for turn 3. We're trying to hold it through here. We're wearing our tyre out because we're accelerating throughout the corner. But if you don't do that, you're going to be going really slow. We're just trying to stay off the dirt if we can. Try and avoid the curbs as much as possible, just so we got some tyre left in the final lap. Stay away from the curbs there, brilliant. Bit of an endo into the braking zone, which didn't really help our turning. But we're still here, we're still fine. We've still got the gap to Rabat and Rins. We were having a lovely little battle for second place. We have a 1 second gap to Rabat at the moment, until obviously he gets overtaken, then it's Rins or Folger. That would usually be Sam Lowe's or Zarco in that position, but obviously I had an incident with them in the first corner, completely my error. Outbraked myself, forgot that I was on a bike that doesn't have as much braking as the last one, and knocked them off, which wasn't the best riding that I've ever done. As you know, if you've watched any of my MotoGP races in the past, I try to make my MotoGP as non-contact as possible. And yeah, that was really poor for me on the first lap. And it's 1:47.999, which is the fastest lap of the race so far. Outbraked myself horribly into the first corner. I did alright on the front tyre for that lap. Didn't wear it out as much as the first lap, but it's still going down. I'm concerned about it. The rear tyre is fine. It's the front tyre. I'm not spinning up the rear tyre as much, but the front tyre is looking absolutely destroyed. This corner is killing it. We're trying gentler through there. Yes, that's better, much better. No acceleration through this corner, and we'll accelerate off it. Beautiful. Heavy braking into this chicane. That's absolutely perfect through there. I'm keeping a good gap to them. In fact, I believe I am actually pulling away from them, if anything. I am pulling out a gap. It's nearly 2 seconds now. It was 1 second last time around. We are pulling out a lovely gap now. It's 2.1 seconds. This corner's killing my tyres as well. Because obviously it's a long corner and it's absolutely degrading it on one side. Oh, slightly wide. Try and get a good acceleration off this penultimate corner into the final corner. Carry as much speed through here as possible without going too far wide, and that's about right. Just about right there. And that's another fastest lap of the race. 1:47.232. Pulled out a bit more of a gap on the riders behind me, despite running wide on the first corner that lap. That's much better line through there. Oh, not through turn 3 though. Completely messed up turn 3. But I can recover it by going out a little bit wide and then cutting in and getting a good acceleration off. Braking as hard as I can into turn 4. Just a long sweeping right-hander. There we go, we're out of that. Heavy braking here. Into turn 5. It's like a little hairpin, small hairpin kind of corner. Into the chicane now. Turn 6, turn 7. Which, if you get the turn 6 part right, turn 7's basically basically on top of you, so you can get that right as well. Turn 8 is always a problem for me on a bike, or even in F1 cars. I always go wide here, but I endoed into that corner rather than going wide, so it's still not perfect through there, but it's better than I usually do. Oh, yep, that was just about right there through turn 9. Turn 9? Was that about right? I don't know. I think I'm just about right on the corner numbers. I might have got it wrong somewhere, but the main thing is I'm carrying good speed around this lap, and hopefully this is going to be another fastest lap. I'm aiming to get the lap record. It may come up saying lap record, but it only means fastest lap. The MotoGP makers, I actually don't even know who made the game, but yeah, they've got that slightly wrong. That's a 1:46.2. That is another fastest lap of the race. They should really come up fastest lap, then you know when you've broke the lap record, but it doesn't tell you. So at the end of the race, I'm going to go into the menu and have a look to see if I own the lap record or not. Oh, carry the speed through turn 3 if I can. The front tyre's looking rather warm, but we're on the final lap of the race now, so hopefully we can just bring this bike home now and get the lovely 25 points you get for a win here in MotoGP. Well, Moto2, sorry. It's on the MotoGP game, but Moto2. I'll be in MotoGP next year, hopefully on a bike that's competitive, and I'll be able to win races. But for now, this bike's not really be able to win races. It shouldn't be anyway. It's just a track that I really know and really enjoy racing around, really. Because this is the first Moto2 bike you can actually have. I've not upgraded it. I've not bought any other engine for it. It's just the first option you can have. And I'm absolutely bossing it in this race. Just trying to get the braking right. Doesn't really matter if I do. Even if I fall off now, I'm still going to win this race. I've got that much of a gap. As long as I don't damage the bike enough. Obviously, I've had a few DNFs in the last few races, which is horrible, really. But we're going to get back into winning ways here around Catalunya, coming around the final corner of the race to win the Barcelona race here in Catalunya, the Spanish Grand Prix, one of the many ones on the calendar. Nice wheelie across the line, and it's a great win here in Barcelona.
The podium finishers are making their
Won
way
by 9.5 seconds
let's have a quick look at
over
the final
Tito
standings
Rabat.
of the race.
What a performance. That bike was just so good. We're 4th in the championship, 41 points behind. And yeah, I believe we've joined a Tech 3 bike. We was on a Speed Up, I believe, but we're now on a Tech 3 bike. We might have been on a Tech 3 bike before, actually. I'm not really sure. That's a real possibility. And yes, some decent points there. First in the race, and that was really enjoyable to ride around there. We're going to go to Parc Ferme and see me celebrating.
His race today was simply perfect. He and his team deserve to bask in every moment of this glory. It's the fruit of a lot of hard work.
Brilliant race. Absolutely brilliant race there. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be the end of this video. If you've enjoyed it, leave a like. If you're new around here, subscribe to my YouTube at The Chucky 101 on the URL, or Christian Batten with a K, no CH. Or subscribe to my Twitch channel if you want to see me recording these live. So yeah, if you've enjoyed this, leave a like around. So I will see you later.